Hello, my name is Ellen, and today we're going to talk about trading platform. So, information will be divided into two sections. So, in the first part, we will talk about the function, about the function of our platform, and in the second, we will talk about the work with charts and with the price ranges. So, let's start. Here is the first icon. And here are presented various trading instruments. So these currency pairs are called majors, the main currency pairs. We can also use crosses, indices, futures, exotic pairs, metals, oil and gas. All of these instruments we can use. So it's very easy. Okay, now let's go to the next icon. It's called profile. What for do we need profile? Right now we are on the profile that is called market overview. Okay, so let's go back to the first tab and add, for example, another two pairs here. We have franc, we have Great Britain USD. Okay, let's add also euro and Canadian dollar, for example. Okay, so you see all these instruments are added here at the end, at the bottom of our chart. So this line is very long, so we can add a lot of instruments. So, but for now we need only 4. What I'm trying to tell you. Look here. You can switch it from one to another chart like that by clicking on every chart, but it can be more convenient if you'll press these tile windows. So you see all these 4 pairs, all these instruments are on one screen at the same time. And now we're talking about the profile. As I have already said, we are in the market overview profile. And for example, you'd like to save this profile. Like you want all these things to stay like that. You want to work with these charts. And the thing is, if you will just click here and click on Save Profile, right here, for example, my profile, you will save your profile that you can also like use at any moment. Here we now at my profile. Another point that is important, that if you make some changes here within the profile or you delete something, so you can also delete this profile. So all the changes that are made within this profile, they will be also, like the whole profile will change. That is like that. But if you want all these things, all these charts to be static like that, without any changes, then you simply save it as we did it just like some seconds ago. Another thing, you see here are all these pairs. We can also USD, franc. Okay, so we have saved our profile. There are also some profiles that were made before that are like in the system. So you can use them also. For example, you'd like to see the profile of franc. You click here and you see the all these charts are on one screen, and you see here some, like you see the profile of franc. But let's go back to our profile. Okay, so now you see that you can use this profile with this instrument that you have added. Of course, you can add any instrument, so there will be any chart just as you wish, and you save it and you work with it. Okay, so it's very simple, but it's very useful, believe me. Okay, let's go further and talk about Market Watch. What is this? Here are a lot of pairs. There are a lot of instruments that we can use for our trading. We can drag one of the instruments and put it here, for example, like that, you see, and all these things are changing. Okay, so you can drag any instrument of any chart, and that is the thing. If you will make a double click on any pair, for example here, a small window opens with an order. So you can sell or buy this currency. But I don't recommend you to do it like that on this chart. I mean, when there are 4 charts, it's not very convenient. But still, as far as I understood, the better way for using this thing is to drag all these pairs on these charts. That is how it works. Sometimes it happens that not all instruments are shown here. So you can simply click on the right button of the mouse and press Show All. So all the instruments now are available here. So that is not a problem to see all the instruments. The next one is Datawindow. What for do we need this one? For example, let's just click to zoom it. Okay. If you will click on any of the bars, because this is a bar chart now, I will tell you just a minute later about this. So you see that when you click here or here or here, some things are changing here. What is this? I'm clicking on this bar and I see all the information about this bar exactly, about this. So we can read that this bar was opened at a certain price. We see its high level, its low level. We see the close price, and also we see the trading volume. So this data window gives us the information about every bar. Or we can also view this chart not only in a bar chart, but it also can be a candlestick bar, or candlestick chart or line chart. You see? So if you will just point here at this candle, you see all the information about this candle, about this and that, so on and so forth. So sometimes it's also very useful. So the next thing is Navigator. How would it help you? Usually we use Navigator to navigate between your accounts, to switch between your accounts. Of course, now we have only one demo account, but a lot of traders, they have several accounts, so it's convenient for them to see their accounts here. So to log in into their account, they click on this man twice and simply log in into the account. Another useful thing here is that there are several indicators here and also advisors. So you can click on the indicators, you see them, and you can drag an indicator into your chart, at any chart, you see. I've added CCI indicator and now it is here. So it also makes your work really easy. Okay, let's go further and talk about the terminal. Our terminal is here, it's just at the end of the screen, at the bottom of the screen. There are several tabs. Here you can see all the positions, all the trades that you have opened. Here is your balance, but you won't usually use this tab. And account history, there you will see all your closed positions. Here you can receive some news from the broker, but to tell you the truth, most of the time you will use this tab, and that is called trade and account history. They are the most useful for you in your trading, believe me. Okay, and the next one is called strategy tester. Um, I don't think that we really don't have to talk about this thing because it doesn't correlate with our video now, or with our theme, but still, just in short words, by clicking on this icon, um, we have an opportunity to test some strategies on the history of codes. But for now, we don't need it. New order, there is a button to place an order. You see, you can sell or buy, so just press and start trading. Another thing is called MetaEditor. MetaEditor usually uses those people who are programmers. Yeah, really. Because when you enter this editor, you can simply edit some advisors. You can create an advisor in order to use it during your trading. So if you can introduce any advisor, you can create it, then go ahead and use this button also. But as for me, I don't use it. Auto trading, that thing is useful. It helps you to trade with advisors and also using scripts. So the next thing, as I have touched a little bit, that is about these three types of charts that are available. So this one is called bar chart. This is candlesticks and line chart. So candlesticks and line chart. I prefer candlesticks, but for more details about all these types, watch the next video where we'll discuss all these types of charts in more details. This button is very familiar for you, I suppose. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay. And style windows, we have tried this one. It helps you to put all your charts that you'd like to watch at the same time on one screen. Not to switch on this, that. So, like that. This is auto scroll, how it works. For example, you'd like to move your chart, you go just back, but by clicking on this button, you will be automatically just like returned at the beginning of your chart. So here, as you see, the price is going up and down. So if this button is on, then wherever you are right now, when there is the smallest movement of the price, you will be returned at the beginning of this chart. So sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. Okay, and this thing, chart shift, it's pretty similar to this auto scroll, but the thing is that by pressing this on this button, you see that some space is available here now. This space is just for your convenience, in order to make some focus. Of course, it's not so close to the end of the chart, so there is some space, so like it's not so pressing on your eyes. I don't know, but maybe for some people, yeah, it's really pressing, as for me, for example. But I like to leave this icon on, so it's really convenient for me. This button helps you to put some indicators on your chart. Here we can choose the time frame, but we'll talk about this also in the next video. And templates. What for do we need templates? For example, you'd like to save this chart. You want to work with it like after, like we used with profile. You simply can save your template. Just enter any name like this. Okay, and now you have your own template. You see there are also other templates like this, but if you want to work with your template, click here and we just return to the initial point. Okay, so that is all, and maybe one detail again. For some people it's not really good to work with these colors. As for me, I don't like this black and white and green. You just press the right button on the mouse, go to properties. Here is color scheme, black and white. Oh, there is there is something that is familiar to me. I got used to work with this black and white colors. It's really good for me. And also, if you'd like to get rid of this grid, you can press Ctrl G and you see it disappeared. But you can also press on the right button again of the mouse, properties, common settings, and you see show grid. If you'll press here, there will be grid. You do not press, there is no grid. Easy. Okay, that is all that I wanted to tell you about the trading platform. I hope it was useful.